Did some moving furniture around today, and I got a couch coming in upstairs, so I had to make some space. Today, November 18th, is a sad anniversary for me. It's 2 years since my house burned down in Vancouver. 2 years, and I still remember everything. I remember it clear as a bell. I remember being in bed asleep, seeing some kind of flashing lights out, waking up, seeing some kind of flashing lights outside, and hearing screaming. People sounded like they were yelling or arguing outside. It was intense. So I got up, got a pair of sweatpants and a shirt on, and threw my shoes on my feet and ran outside. Those flashing lights I saw outside were the floor above me on fire, flickering, middle of the night. The screaming outside was two of my roommates that ran out the back door, and the neighbors who'd come out and pulled out a garden hose to try and help. It didn't help. The fire department was just arriving when I got outside. It was scary and intense, and I didn't know what to do. I went outside. I ran back inside, knowing the house was on fire, grabbed an armload of clothes out of my dresser and my coat, and I put the armload of clothes in the garage so that I'd have something if the house went right down. The first thing that popped into my head is, where's my girlfriend? Because she lived with me at the time, and she was upstairs. I asked my two roommates, where's Violet? Where's my girlfriend? They didn't know. I ran back into the house, and it was getting smokier and hotter all the time. Ground floor hadn't lit. There wasn't a fire there. I ran through the house, getting progressively smokier. I got to the bottom of the stairs. It was black with smoke. I ran up the stairs. I started coughing and choking. My eyes burned. I got up to the stairs. I yelled her name. There's no response, and I could hear the fire, loud as anything, blazing at the other end of the house. I ran back downstairs and went out the back door. I had my phone in my sweatpants pocket, and I called to try and find my girlfriend, find out where she was. It was insane. She lived, she was fine, nobody died. The only one that was injured at all was the idiot I rented a room to, who was smoking in bed. He got third-degree burns on both his hands and his face. As much as I hate wishing ill on people, I think he fucking deserved it. Because there were 5 of us living in that house, and we all became homeless that second. And there were 5 people living in the other half of the duplex, and they all became homeless that second. It's horrible to think that something like this could happen. But it happens. You know? Every decision you make, every action you take, everything, you are always one decision away from tragedy. You're one decision away from a disaster. Every decision. You're one decision away from getting the job or not getting the job. You're one decision away from getting fired. You're one decision away from a car wreck or a house fire. The decision I made was, yeah, it's okay to rent a room to a smoker. That's fine. The decision he weighed was, light a cigarette before he laid down and went to bed. Those are bad decisions. And they cost us. And they cost everybody else in the building. So yeah, sad anniversary. It's it's dark out now. It's only 5 o'clock, but it's dark out now. The anniversary will pass tonight. I'll be thinking about it all night, as I did last year. But remember, with every decision you make, be careful. Think about it. Think about hitting the turn signal and checking both ways before you turn you turn off into an intersection. Think about looking both ways before you cross the road. Think about looking down at the steps before you take the first step. Being mindful, being in the moment. Cognitive prescience. Every decision could be life-altering. Could be life or death. Every day you survive, you made the best decisions you could. Or the right decisions, or at least good enough to keep you alive. Keep making decisions like that, and think about it every time you make a decision. Hey, do I buy the expensive, the name brand stuff, or the stuff that's on sale, or the store brand, no name brand stuff? Simple, tiny, little decisions every day. Keep it in your head, and I hope the best for you. Talk to you later.